Hey guys, Roxy here. I thought I would come on and do a bit of a video rather than the shorts with that education. We have been traveling along really nicely. Pete and I have been doing a home renovation, a new pool and kitchen with an outdoor entertainment area at our new property that we bought last year. So things have been in full flight over the last 3 months. So we've been juggling our own ascension and healing symptoms and also healing other people, all of the downloads, the activations, as well as the home reno and the kids. So it's been a tough few months for us, but we've been able to handle it. Everything's been beautifully, divinely placed. It's all been flow state. We're being looked after, and we're just really glad that by the end of the year, most of it should be done, so we can really relax into the holiday period and also start to serve more to you, doing more videos in the upcoming year 2023. Now, for the next year, we often pick a word for the intention of the year for ourselves. And at the start of this year, my intention, the word that I gave the year was spectacular. And it really has been spectacular this year. A lot of new souls have awakened to this information. A lot of truths are coming out from, all different levels of government bodies down through to the local shops. A lot more people are having more insights into the illusion and the matrix system, becoming aware of what the old reactions are, a lot more awareness globally around, how that has caused a negative effect on some souls and some human bodies. Also, a lot more of activation into the galactic sense, that more UFO disclosure is coming out, more sightings are being seen around the earth, a lot more transition and change, activations of DNA strands are coming online within the lightworker community. A lot of these way showers that, like you, if you're listening to this, have had this awakening, and you're growing, your soul growth has been spectacular. So, I chose that word that came to me from my higher self for me in my journey, but also I see it as a collective growth of spectacular energy as well, because really we are awakening, and it's really clear to see what's happening on the news. Not that the news is that positive in the awakening realm, but people are shifting, people are getting triggered, people's emotions are higher. The galactic energy coming into the planet is a lot more, so many more solar flares coming off the sun, a lot more ascension symptoms, a lot more people choosing the high road, being more positive, being more kind and compassionate. And, you can see the shifts with your friends and your families that are on this path. So many of us are growing, and that is spectacular in itself. So for you listening to this, I guess bringing in a new word for the new year. I've been feeling into this over the last couple of weeks and feeling into the energy for 2023. And I really got a sense from my team and my higher self that the word that was coming to me was extraordinary. And I just felt like that resonated so deeply, like all of my being felt it, and in the depth of my belly as well. And that strength came through of power of why we're here. And this shift and change that is upon us in 2023 is going to be extraordinary. And some of us really are coming to see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're out of the trenches, not that the trenches ever end, but it does get easier as we transcend the density out of our physical, emotional body. Now, I see 2023 as more and more souls awakening, masses of waves of souls awakening. And I did a little post earlier on Instagram about how I walk through the shopping center now, and I don't get wobbly in the energy of it anymore, but I'm like energetically firing love bombs and smiling at people. And some take it and realize the energy is different when they look at me, but some are just so closed off to it. And that's okay, because when we're doing an energetic love bomb activation and setting that intention to fire a love bomb at their heart, it's a beautiful thing, because we're watering their seed, and that's what we're here to do, right? So we've got about 1% at the moment activated, souls around the world activated. And from my guides and the people that are the way shows, the light workers, the starseed, we knew that we would need to have about 8% of the human population awake and aware or on their starting their journey. Their soul's active, not asleep anymore in the matrix for the shift to occur. So we're on track for that. Now, it doesn't seem like we're very far into it because there's only 1%. However, it's like the match box analogy. I don't know if you've seen the meme where there's like one match getting lit and then it lights a whole box of, seeds. And that's the souls being awakened. It's going to go. It's going to go like a flame. All of these souls are being awakened right now. I'm getting over the next few months, December, January, February is going to be activation time. Central, it's going to be like amazing to see. And I'm even seeing a couple of my family members having an awakening, even though they don't really know what they're doing, but they're becoming aware of the full moon energies and the emotions and the fact that they maybe weren't as triggered as last month. And I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. It's good that they're even aware. That is an activation in itself. So just sit and hold stable for all of these star seeds, light workers. The next wave is coming online because they are going to be. We're working towards a limit of about 8% over the next couple of years, and that will grow strongly and rapidly. So don't be worried. We're on track for ascension. The ascension is guaranteed. We are projecting into the correct timeline, the positive timeline. We're not going backwards. You have incarnated on this planet right now for a reason. For the Great Awakening. You're here for the Great Awakening. If you're listening to this video, you're a light worker. I want you to know that everything's okay. The fact that you felt adopted your whole life, perhaps you felt like the black sheep, or maybe that you weren't really here. You are right. You're here for a reason. You're here for a mission, a purpose, a greater mission. And it's not only this planet that's transcending into higher states of consciousness and frequency, the whole universe is. So that's why all eyes are on this planet right now. All the Octarians, the Andromedans, the Pleiadians, Sirians, they're all in subships and motherships around our time space setup here on the planet, because they are here to help and be the sky crew. We are the ground crew, anchoring in the light and the light codes, activating our DNA, transmuting and growing as a soul. They are the big brothers and sisters that are the sky crew, helping behind the scenes, stitching and weaving as they need to. So rest assured that everything is in order and is on the right timeline. We are moving fast. When we elevate our frequency, we go from vibrating really slowly and the days seem really long and nothing's happening and the goals aren't getting met fast enough, into a faster vibration. Things are happening, spontaneous actions getting taken. Law of attraction events are happening rapidly, faster. Things are happening really fast. We're up, we're down, we're around the corner. It's like buckle up because you're on the ride of your life. This is the greatest show in the whole universe. You being front and center right now is such a gift. And you're going to see so many around you have an awakening, have this awakening into the truth that we've all been, hiding or not seeing for many, many years, many thousands of years, incarnating over and over and over and working and training for this lifetime. You're transcending your frequency this lifetime. The whole idea is not to run off planet and explore the universe, but to embrace the human experience, the physicality of touch, smell, taste, the gentle kiss, the birthing of a baby. All of this is a gift. We have to embody it because we're not going anywhere. We're staying here in physical form, and that's the gift in itself. And when you surrender to that, everything else will change. Your channeling will get better. Your intuition will get better. It's when we are attaching ourselves to something outside of ourselves is when we block and push it further and further away. So be very mindful to let go, hands off the wheel, and let the universe do all the heavy lifting for you. So when we were born, when we incarnated into this planet, we had 2 strands of DNA active, all right? The possibility of 2 strands. And DNA is like the physicality of the light, of the cellular memory, okay? So when we have DNA strands, that's like the library of our Akashic records, our galactic travels, all of our past versions of ourselves, but it's in a physical DNA strand inside the body. That was what the Creator created. So when we raise our vibration, we would trigger the DNA strand. So by the time we get to, say, 5D consciousness, roughly, remember timelines change and information changes as we grow and evolve, we should have about 12 strands active. The ones that are, leaders and starseeds and light workers will start to incarnate more and more of their extraterrestrial DNA. So that means we could move from having 12 strands and growing into the other strands of DNA. So we could have 24, 32, 48, 36, as many DNA strands as possible. This universe is infinite, so we can't attach to one bit of information. We have to always be open with this information as we grow and evolve, because there's always a different perspective as we become more and more aware and raise our vibration. So with your DNA, ask your higher self today, how many strands of DNA are active for you? All right. And that's going to allow you to move into the information of your DNA, where you are with your ascension. Okay. If you're still getting triggered a lot of the time, you're really responding, or you're reacting rather than responding. You've still got some density to release, some emotional density to release. You want to look at your vessel like a vase of water. So your aim is to get to the clear crystalline vase of water, clear, beautiful water in a vase. When we're in 3D, we have dirty water, like dam water. It's brown. There's some sediment in it. There's some floaties getting around in it. There's some lumps and bumps that we have to look at, surrender to, forgive, release, and purge out, and transmute, alchemize over into the crystalline light body, which is what we're transcending to. That 5D consciousness is this crystalline frequency. It's a frequency. It's a vibration of our body, our physical body. And we're still going to be matter, but we will be a higher consciousness, a higher frequency that can see behind the veil, see interdimensionally. That's the whole point of raising your vibration. You purge, and like an onion, peeling back the layers to see through the interdimensional. So Bashar also mentions this other quality of the vibration, and that is cycles per second within the vibrational body. So he's giving an analogy of about 250 cycles per second that we have to be in order to be a pretty high frequency being in, like, say, 5D consciousness. So right now, ask your higher self, what cycles per second are you doing? You could also muscle test this. So 50, 100, 150, 200, 250. Right? So when you're muscle testing, your body consciousness is teaching you what you are. So, for example, you can play around with this. So no is closed, and when we go through is a yes. So no, yes. It's the opposites, right? It's really simple. So if you can't channel just yet, you can always muscle test to find the answer. So no is closed if you try and push through. Okay. Is my name Roxanne? Yes. Okay. Is my name Peter? No. Okay. Am I ascending? Yes. Am I a light worker? Yes. Okay. So play around with muscle testing and ask yourself, what cycles per second are you doing? So you can go 50, 100, whatever you are, will bring out a yes at the number that you say at that right time. Okay. Also, you can do that with your DNA, but the best way is just to sit and ask your higher self, hey, higher self, how many cycles per second am I ranging at right now? It's just good to have an indication of where you're at, because there's no race. It's, of course, be patient and take the hands off the wheel, but it's good information to have the awareness of where you're going and what rate of vibration you are. The whole idea is to try and get into the heart this lifetime. Okay. And on the scale of David Hawkins' scale of consciousness, I believe that's at 500 being in the heart. So that's out of the head into the heart. And that was love and joy, that vibrational level. So that's very good. If you're at that already, you've achieved so much this lifetime. But a lot of us aren't there yet. And the point is for us to all activate each other and throw love bombs at all of the unawakened souls. They've got free will. So if they don't want to awaken yet, that's okay. But you're just seeding them. You're just fertilizing their seeds in their garden. You're watering their seeds, their soul. And you're giving them the frequency, the opportunity to turn to the light and see the light, get out of the darkness of the matrix. So when we're all doing this together, we're going to have more and more souls come online, and we're all going to transcend. There's no I in team. We're doing this together in unity and love. Okay. That universal connection, the galactic connection, is when we're ready together. not individually. Okay, when there's not going to be one leader in the new world, we're all going to be doing this together, and there'll be councils. There's going to be councils making decisions for the highest and the greatest good of the people. Okay, and it's going to be heard by the people. There's going to be a group decisions on most things in all the different communities and societies around the globe. Now, feel into this. Okay, feel into all this information. Of course, wash it through your own heart compass and feel and take what's true and rings true for you. This is what we have been getting from our team, our Palladian team, and we're working really closely, more so now, with the Palladians. They really are excited for first contact coming up in the next couple of years, and they're letting us know that that is possible for those ones that are ready to put their hand up. There will be other extraterrestrials like the Yael and Sasani beings coming forward for first contact as well. So if you're feeling those energies around you, keep connecting and offering and to be of service and letting yourself know that it's okay. Go out and watch the stars at night, connect with anything moving, ask it what it is, what ship is it, what dimensional beings are aboard. Okay, if you're seeing it, they want you to see them. They're wanting, us to move into galactic consciousness, and we are collectively moving towards this. This is what we're getting. Also having lots of vivid dreams at the moment about liaising with people in government. So off in the astrals at night, my higher self is working with teams within the government bodies. From what I'm getting, is that we are in a period of disclosure that will be coming out through people like you and me, through the mainstream light workers, and anchoring and letting the public know that it's okay. The government's been hiding this because of the fear and the reaction and the information of the cabal and the elites before. Now that is all clearing and slowly moving away, and the shift is coming. And so the government bodies are going, okay, we need to release this strategically. How can we do that without frightening the souls, without harming them even more? Okay, so these departments we're working with on the astrals, and it's just that I'm starting to tap into my dream state and really remember what's being said. And there was a vivid dream of me in a meeting with these three men in suits from the government, a secret agency, and liaising with them about steps to take moving forward with disclosure and first contact. And this is happening. It's going to be amazing. It's already happening on the planet, just so you know. There's bodies and groups, agencies that are already having contact with extraterrestrials. And when we say extraterrestrials, yes, maybe they look alien, but they're like us. The ones that are coming in of high frequency are going to look very similar to us humans, because that's the first step of making it feel safe that we're meeting, not like a little green man. Okay, it's like, oh, they look like you and me. Okay, and this is what the Palladians actually look like. This is what the Sasani and the Yael beings look like. They look humanoid. They're just different DNA with different capabilities and supernatural abilities. So just start opening into these things if you feel called. If you don't yet, that's okay. But realize that there is a lot of things going on behind the scenes. Okay. So over Christmas, we are going to have some downtime with the family and just do some grounding in. There's a lot of divine feminine energy that wants to come in, and I have been going go, go, go. So I'm getting a picture that is going to be me walking into a time where we can really settle. And when you're bringing in high frequency energy, you have to feel safe and stable, and you can't be in fight or flight mode. The energy won't find you. But I'm getting that this time over the next couple of weeks will be that time to drop in and deeply move energy through into the planet, which is needed at this time. So if you're getting that message as well, feel into that. And spend some time, in your day, bringing the energy through from the higher realms, the higher dimensions, through your vehicle, your vessel, and down into the earth. And just be conscious, aware of it, connect in with that. You can also ground in by visualizing a column of light going all the way through your energy centers, and visualize a golden cord coming from your tailbone down the back of your spine, all the way down into the earth, and anchoring into the core of the earth anti-clockwise 3 times, and just see that wrapping around. Another way to anchor in this high frequency light is to imagine a white tree root system. So from the bottom of the spine, going down into the layers, through the layers of the earth, down, anchoring down like a tree root system, and really harnessing and nurturing the tree root system to be connected to the earth through your conduit, and bring that high frequency from source all the way down through you. You'll feel rejuvenated, but it also, you're being of service where you're helping the human collective and the planet grow and awaken. Again, that's another way, like the love bomb throwing in the shopping center. Yeah, don't forget to bubble up this season. I often just visualize a bubble around me and I put a beautiful little golden bow on the top. Just remember, you're open, you're a womb. You're like, you don't know, the kid that's fallen over, that's grazed the arm, and it's an open wound right now if you're doing the healing work. You're raw, you're sensitive. So remember, when you're going to the shops, when you're going to different places over the holiday period, to bubble up. Protect your energy fields. You're open, okay? You're all of your energy fields are open and sensitive. So just remember to protect your energies. So yeah, we'll be coming back to you guys in the new year, and we're going to hopefully be having a little bit more time to add value and do longer videos and, you know, sit and teach and do some more things. If you feel called to join a group where we do connect weekly, it's called the Galactic Ambassadors. Anyone can join. If you're just starting, you will have so much knowledge, and you'll be held in this sacred container. We do light missions, we do healings, we do meditations. You'll get Pete and me leading this on Zoom. If you can't make it, you'll have the Zoom recording in the training platform. It's $15 a month. It's really cheap. We've made it cheap so everyone can access it. So come in, you're welcome, and it doesn't matter what elevation you are, you will always be welcomed in this community. It's called Galactic Ambassadors on our website. I'll also put a link below. All right, guys, I'm going to run off and do some Christmas shopping now for the kiddies. So I will talk to you all later. I hope this video has helped you. If you have any recommendations or requests for our videos, education, please drop them in the comments below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. All right, guys, love to you all. Merry Christmas, and have a beautiful time with your family and your friends.